I have been lucky in those who were around me from the boardroom to the dressing room. In times of stress, their unstinted support, unbroken devotion to our club and calmness in adversity eased the task of making Rangers Football Club the premier club in this country. To be a Ranger is to sense the sacred trust of upholding all that such a name means in this shrine of football. They must be true in their conception of what the Ibrox tradition seeks from them. No true Ranger has ever failed in the tradition set him. Our very success, gained you will agree by skill, will draw more people than ever to see it, and that will benefit many more clubs than Rangers. Let the others come after us. We welcome the cheese. It is healthy for us. We will never hide from it. Never fear. Inevitably, we shall have our years of failure, and when they arrive, we must reveal tolerance and sanity. No matter the days of anxiety that come our way, we shall emerge stronger because of the trials to be overcome. That has been the philosophy of the Rangers since the days of the gallant pioneers.
Guys, and welcome to the final episode of Season 1, Episode 12. And well, we have been somewhat on a run, and it's set up something of a dramatic last day, shall we say. So, when we left off, we had our foot in the door for the final, and we went on to beat Saints, Aberdeen, Hearts, and then we lost to Celtic. Now, in the middle of this, Celtic drew, which opened us up a very healthy gap. But then, of course, the loss, it was a 4-pointer all the way through. We were 1 point away going into that game. It is set up for this. It is now a must-win game against Patrick Thistle. It's win or bust, effectively now. Pressure's on. It is dramatic pressure. We've run away with it. I literally ran into this. It's been a weird old season for us, it has to be said. Actually, if I could bring up the is it the stats I'm looking for? No. I think it is the past positions. If we put us on the board and put Celtic on the board, we have been constantly second the whole way through. Then we kind of went up top first for a couple of games, but we've always been second, and then boom, we hit the top. That was a crossover phase where somehow we both ended up second. You can see where it changes, but you can see we have ran the board, ran the gauntlet down to this point. So it came down to that. The games, you can see Matthew Knox getting his second goal, Ched Evans scoring, Bruno Alves scoring, Daniel Cadeas, Herrera come back from proper injury, and Ched Evans, and of course we lost to Celtic where Bruno Alves got us a goal, but just wasn't enough to see us over the line. So we go into this game with 1 goal win, and if you put up the past meetings, we have yet to lose to Patrick Thistle. So guys, let's get into this. Yes, man, we've got Alfredo Morales back in his position, so I have deliberately not shown you the team. This time I haven't accidentally forgotten. Hey, so it's Morales, Herrera and Holt as the front three, with Declan John possibly playing his final 2 games, Candeas and Ryan Jackson midfield 3, with Wallace, Wilson, Alves and Tavernier and Foderingham. I should have actually changed that back to Cardoso, but didn't. Then 4, Patrick Thistle is Story, Lawless, Erskine, Edwards, Osman and Barton. As a back 4 of Garrett, Turnbull, Devin, Cowan and Cherney in goals. We're going into this. I also found something out quite interesting about this. If we do this, actually I probably should have taken it to him, look, 1 win, and we go through. Our midfield is a weird feature. Usually you just clicked OK, team talk was done, but if you go to end team talk, yeah, ready to walk through walls, you have to literally end the team talk before clicking to the tunnel. It was a high drama, yeah, we're very prepared, stand, we deserve to be in this position, we do, yeah. Oh, well, without knowing, can't really say what's going on, so we don't need the rest of the table. That, right now, is all that matters. In fact, oh, well, can't change it now. There's a lot of going to be a lot of moving and clicking. There's only 2 games we're interested in, and we're already starting to batter them a wee bit. We're only interested in 2 games, as John's lucky deflection and Cherney goes out. We want something else up this time, and it is the latest scores. There we go. See if we can click off it. There we go. We only won 2 games. Up and around. They have got a few injuries. We've only got 1, but Alwick never really plays for us. There's only 2 games we want to watch. And it's not the St Johnstone game. There we go. That'll do. Oh, get out of that. So this is very high pressure. There might be points in this where I am not talking, but as it stands, we're winning the title. I'll take a draw if Aberdeen can actually, you know, mount some credible offence. And it's noted past that this is the first FM Patrick Thistle have not threatened me as Herrera. Oh, Morales, surely. Oh, he's at the post. No, what we needed. Morales come back from injury. We are notoriously slow starters, but get us going and we can fire goals in. I'm constantly looking just below the time there just to see if when it says Celtic are going ahead. Right now they have by a point ahead. They've gone 1-0 up. We now need to score. A win is all we need. A 1-0 win. Herrera and Jack have taken knocks. I'm going to have to keep them out there. Right, Tavernier, Dover, a good ball in. Someone get a head on it. Ryan Jack does. It's back out to Tavernier. He's not on the right side. Jack, thump it. Hole, Candace. Oh! My days, we are having all the luck. We're not having much luck. 1 on target after 8 shots is not good. Pressure getting to the players as Celtic. Doesn't matter about the scoreline. A win keeps us on top. Puts us back top of the pile. It's half time. Right, someone just want to thump that ball. It's poor from Jack. Do have Rossiter, so we could probably change that one out. We don't have much options striker wise. As it stands, John, last throws of the first half. Herrera, we're 1-0 up. Oh my days, we are 1-0 up. We're back on top. It might be Celtic 2, Aberdeen 0. I am not caring at this present moment. What a cross in from Declan John. Herrera finishes it off beautifully and gives us the lead. In case you're wondering guys why I'm kind of being a little bit quiet, it's quite late at night when I'm recording this. So, wow, Herrera might be injured, but he is staying on that pitch at this present moment. Wow, Aberdeen not doing themselves justice. So we're just going to change him out. Oh, for Jordan Rossiter. I'll keep Herrera on just now. Let's get that up there. They seem pretty prepared. They better be. and they better not screw this up. Candeas just run with it. Come on, mate. Come on. Daniel Candeas. Oh, Stephen Lawless is taking it from him. We've both made changes, weirdly enough. Barton, I think, has been taken off for an injury. We're taking ours off just because he's injured, but he's also got a booking. Bruno Alves! What a strike! What a strike that was! If anything, that is confirming. Wow! He kind of rallied the troops in just one goal. Well, a win. One win would have done it. He rallied the troops, and all of a sudden, we are now looking in pole position. We are now in the driver's seat. We collapse from here, they deserve the title. So right now, time can leak away as much as possible. I'm thinking of taking Jason Holt off, just because he's looking a bit complacent. Morales clears that ball only as far as Edwards, oh, it's still in dangerous. Wallace does head it away, only as far as Osman, who brings it back in. Wilson don't do anything daft. That's a good ball to John. Is John able to set anyone on his way? He's not yet. He does now. He's pulled that trigger. Morales. Herrera. Oh, Candeas didn't get there. It was unlucky. We are looking like winners. That's a poor ball from Rossiter, but we'll make that change just shortly. I am absolutely ready. I'm bang on it to make that change. There's nothing right now apart from Patrick Thistle that can knock us off that top spot, and I don't plan on letting that happen. And he hasn't been able to do much. Holt, that's a good ball. Oh, Dockland John. Oh, penalty! Oh, this could be all confirmed. This is all going to be sewn up. Hopefully Bruno Alves sprinting at the age of like 60 up to take this penalty. We might be a vice captain. He is going to take every responsibility upon his old shoulders to put us in a tremendous lead, and he can't do it. Oh, still remains 2-0 Rangers. I'll make that change now with 20 minutes to go. In fact, I'm going to give Liam Burt a run out against Jason Holt. Keeps it fresh, just ever so slightly. Morales hasn't scored, but as he's effectively his comeback game. I think he did play, I can't remember. I did play the Celtic game last night, but I can't quite remember if he played or not. I mean, I'm not worried about previous games or trying to remember about them. I'm here to watch Declan. That was weird from Osman, but Bart, don't do it. Just don't do anything silly with the ball, and we'll be fine. Morales, why are you standing still? Go chase him. Chase, chase, chase. Wilson. Oh, Connor Salmon somewho's got that ball. Oh, save from Ford. It's gone out of play. I thought it was a save from Fotheringham there. Wow, that was just very unlucky. The kid bounced off Wilson's back. Oh, that was unlucky. 5 minutes to the title. Is this going to be that glorious moment where we win the title? Morales boots it. Liam Burt is all alone and isolated up front. But run with it, youngster. Just run with it. He finds Candeas, who some can't find the ball back. Bruno Alves, big tackle. That was a big tackle, a very important point. If we collapse from here, oh, I am so nervous. We might be 2-0 up, but I am nervous. Edwards, what's he going to do with it? He hasn't done much to Keown, to the other Edwards. Wallace cuts out, great interception. My heart is racing. Well, I think I can calm down now. With literally 10 seconds left in this clock, Lee Wallace, just stand about with it, mate. Honestly, but that's not how I let Rangers play. And of all the places to do it, we have won the league at Ibrox. What an important. Congratulations, lad. That's the one. We have won the league. We have won the league. I repeat, we have won the league, and it's not just at any old ground. We have won the league at Ibrox on the last day of the season. Helicopter Sunday has returned. It's been a while since Celtic and Rangers have went toe to toe in a league. But oh my days, after 38 games, 31 wins, 4 draws and 3 defeats, we have won the league by a point. Patrick Thistle secure themselves into European football for next season. Aberdeen are just lucky they actually somehow went head to head with Hibs completely, but our relegation candidate Kilmarnock have gone down. That probably seals our deal that we could get for Greg Kilty. Wow, there was times I thought we were literally going to lose that. Games, but wow, we have done it, guys. I'm going to click through some of these just so you can see. Look at that, we're now qualified for 2008. We're in the Champions League qualifying rounds yet again. 1 win against Celtic's all it took. They haven't given us much of a transfer budget, understandable considering our debt, but financials aren't the best. They are not the best, but the time TV revenue and stuff comes through, I'm sure we can do that. But we have broken the duct. It is up, it is done. O'Halloran possibly leaving, we'll find money. Declan John in his last league performance, possibly. Well done, Declan John, a sensation, and we've been given 2 million. Right, so guys, we go into the last. There is going to be no double for us, I expect, this season. We have gone all the way to the final, but the road stops here, right at this moment. We're champions, and we've got one more possible cup to get. I'll see you all just in a minute for the Scottish Cup final. As, and we're back on, well, the overview screen, I guess. It's literally the exact same team that I put out. I forgot Cardozo again. But we're up against a very strong Celtic team who haven't got Craig Gordon in goals, weirdly. So maybe, but they haven't. They've got Moussa Dembele on the bench. He's a proper threat, but up front, yeah, it's looking. Oh, I've realised since the last Celtic put on, I'm going to go a bit defensive to start off with this time round. Tried it on standard and it didn't really work. Got a couple of players, I don't know, I think it's because of they're not happy, not at me. Although the fact is that the team talk, I kind of went out and said, the team meeting, I said, we're on 1-1, we push really hard, we get it, and half the team went, no, we don't want that, and then we went out and won. So I think it's mainly down to that, but they'll get over it. Getting him on the short, special plans, and probably send off. I hope so for the tremendous servant to the club. Is he going to retire? Is this? We need to bring Kenny Miller on. So a couple of injuries in the team. Jason Holt's after more, but so they've got an injury. Ooh, okay, we are slightly fitter than Sinclair and Griffiths. That's good. I like this already. With Roderick injured and Sinclair's injured, we've got 3 that are on the footing already. Bruno Alvarez to clear it. There's no one there. We're 9 minutes in. We cannot lose. We cannot give away as Wallace picks up. Come on, do something. Herrera's there. This is good. Run that. You've got like half the Celtic team chasing him down. Herrera's there. Morales puts us 1-0 up. Inside 9 minutes. I was about to say that already. We cannot go down to them so early on. Even on defensive, Herrera's just sprinting with his dodgy thigh strain. Up he goes, Morales back on the score sheet. 1-0 Rangers, 10 minutes in, well 9.5 technically, into the game. Candeas is Knock is coming back around. We do have Graham Dorns on the bench, so our bench is slightly fitter than theirs as well. Which is good. Come on, Jason. I know you're looking a bit unsure here, son, but come on. 1-0 up. We have had 2 shots on target. They have not had 1 shot on target yet, and we're starting to dominate them a little bit. Possession wise, I am loving this already. We don't do crossing so much, but don't know why our keeper's looking motivated. They are starting to tire out. Slee, Griffiths and Sinclair will be the first ones to come off. I think they are struggling out there at the moment. That's not what you need. You don't need your striker getting tired. We've had 3 and 3. We are now just piling it on. That's the one. Look motivated. I want you to look motivated. Jason Holt will be coming off again. It's whether I bring Kenny Miller on. I might bring him on near the end. Half time, we're 1-0 up. So again, an old head's going to come on for Jason Holt. Candeas, come on for Dorrans, and we're going to keep the rest. But I'm going to pass it and say, one hand in the cup, make sure you've got it, come full time. Yes, they are ready, fully prepared. We're about to do a double, we will see. Pat Roberts, Broderick, is someone going to stick a tackle in, tries to, Jack does dive in, can't, Wilson's away, he's only as far as Brown, back to Gamboa. He does take it out wide, Tavernier's there, Dorrans, fresh man, he's on the pitch and he's on the run. They did take off, they took off Sinclair for Armstrong, he's a bit tired, our winger and attacking midfielder now coming on fully fit and fresh, ready to do some damage. They're looking motivated, we're looking motivated. Roderick, oh, Dembele's on, but Tom Roderick is now injured, which is good enough for us. Veteran centre back in Safik. On Graham Dorrans to swing a ball in. Bruno Alves is up. Bruno Alves has made it 2-0. Surely Bruno Alves, he has indeed. We're 2-0 up against Celtic. We lost 2 battles in live comms. We've choked. We're still defensive. I'm not taking it off, but I think I have found the formula to beat Celtic. You just stick it on defensive and just keep it flexible. Just go out and play our game. We have got one hand and almost got fingers from the second hand on that cup. Herrera's got a knock. We'll risk it. We'll send the veteran on as our last substitute. But knowing Kenny Miller, he's going to get... Oh, what? Almost suicidal goalkeeping coming from Celtic. Heads are starting to drop. Safik to Roberts. They're coming at us. We know how deadly they can be. You've seen it in the first one. We were 0-0 for so long. Armstrong, it's 2-1 straight away. They have just came back into this game. But you can see it come, Roderick. It was kind of written on the cards. Straight after the Alves goal. Roderick, it's a simple ball through. Tavernier should have done better. We're still 1 goal to the good though. 15 left. But that's got them fired up, back in the game. We now can't let our heads drop, we can't lose our heads here. We need people like Canchar and Kenny Miller, but he's nicked it. This is going to be 2-2. Ryan Jack, that's a big tackle and a very important one at that. Miller, he's lost the ball already. That's a big... He's offside. Surely he's offside. How is he not offside? What? Kenny Miller has just cost... I told you they could hit us very hard. Ryan Jack does well. Sees the ball to Miller. Miller somehow loses the ball. But that's one big kick upfield and somehow Dembele's not offside. Wow. Whole defence sleeping. Now we are going to go attacking. They've switched it up obviously to attacking. We haven't dropped a single shot. We need 1 goal. One man needs to step up here because we've just kind of imploded at the back a little bit, and that's not the way to get it done unless Patrick Roberts is going to do something massively wrong, but I've got a funny feeling that we have just as Moussa Dembele's through. It's 3-2, it's not 3-2. Wow. Fotheringham can actually save a ball apparently. This is going to extra time. Unless one of us, there's going to be a hero, surely there's got to be a hero somewhere. Crancher's all alone, we've seen this. Morales, Kenny Miller's racing through, but Morales can't find him. Oh, the breakaway was there, now they're going to come up the other end and break away. This is now end to end stuff, and somehow Dembele's ran that out. This is end to end. Going into the last 3 minutes of the game. BMW, Bruno Alves! Bruno Alves has done it again! Bruno Alves has just won Rangers surely this match. There has got to be something. Bruno Alves has surely just won us this match. This is high octane. I have never felt this way ever in a Rangers save or any save I've ever done in Football Manager. 2 minutes, 10 seconds on the clock. Kerry Miller yet again has just hit the... it wasn't actually him, it was Nico Kranjčar. They're through. Oh! There we go. We have won the league. The League Cup, the Scottish Cup. In dramatic fashion. Bruno Alves, I said there'd be hero needed in this match. There is our hero right there. Bruno Alves. He partly is 36-year-old, he is still rising through them. Wow, he has done it. 6 goals or something a season across them all in 29 appearances. He has done extremely well. He was a free transfer, but across his... he has been some man, has Bruno Alves. Wow. Don't hang up the boots for another season. We have done it. Yet again, lads. We have done the double. That was nervy, but we have just shown Celtic that no matter what, we can step up and we can just bang in goals and we will keep fighting to the end. It might have been a mistake to bring Kenny Miller on. His mistake did lead to the second goal. But wow, we have just done the high drama. We did scrape the win. Daniel Candeias is out. It's the end of the season. I'm not too fussed about injuries at the present moment. No, I'll be trying to focus on recovery. He'll be back up to speed. We've done the double, as you can see there. Wow. Morales got us off the starting 10. Bruno Alves did double our lead in 63. We were cruising. And somehow we just... we imploded, but we won it in the end. And board are happy. They're absolutely loving me. But there we go, we have broken a duck. We're back amongst it. It was going for 55. We've got 55. And we have just absolutely demoed them all. We have run away in a very close game. And close it has been. Anyway guys, that brings the close of season 1 of Rebuildin Rangers. It's been dramatic in the end. Kind of the way you wanted a good old firm scrap in Scotland. Dramatic to the end. The league held its own with a point between it, and Rangers beat Celtic in the Scottish Cup final by a goal from a very old man. So until next time, until season 2 guys, remember to like, comment, subscribe below, and until the start of season 2, I love yous and leave yous. Until next time, it's goodbye. We're champions! It's goodbye from me, and I'll see yous all next time.